I came to PissedConsumer to voice my opinion and displeasure with Jeff Wyler about my malfunctioning vehicle. I have been ignored, pushed over, so it's time that they answer. That's why I came forward. That's the reasoning for me coming to you guys. Everybody deserves honesty. PissedConsumer gets results. Nobody else does. So I came to you guys. I hope you guys take me seriously because you're going to be in the same position I am if you don't. I went and I purchased a 2011 Sorento from them. And from day one, I have done nothing but sink money into it. I've went down there numerous times. I've tried to speak with AJ Castle, Scott Condescents. Nobody will return my phone calls. When I did go down there, I was called white trash and told to get the F off the property now. He stated that my loan was for $19,900. I only signed the papers for $18,900, not $19,900. My vehicle has multiple recalls on it. They don't want to do anything about that. The last associate that I had spoke with, he actually admitted that they sold me a vehicle that was malfunctioning and told me, he said, do you know what an APR is? Do you know what a mortgage is? Do you know what finance means? Just because I don't sit behind a desk all day doesn't mean that I'm stupid. So he told me that my credit sucks ass, to be exact, and I needed to bring about $5,000 to the table, coming from a manager. And it's been harsh. I've actually contacted corporate, and I've also found out that I'm not the only one that has had problems with their pre-owned vehicles. When I traded in my Kia Soul, it was a 2014, completely paid off, brand new tires, oil change, battery, spark plug wires, everything was brand new. They only gave me $800 for my trade-in. So I get nowhere with them. I'm not the only one. So, I mean, just the fact that they're telling me that I'm not good enough as a person and that I'm retarded and I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't do that. I mean, you've taken, in his words, only 24 payments from me, but if it was 19,900, how is it I'm down to $6,100 only being owed on something that you're charging me almost $20,000 for? And right now, presently, the car is only blue booking at $1,000. Fire hazards. I can't lock my car. The dash lights, it lights up like a Christmas tree. So save your time and money. Don't go there because you're gonna get pretty lousy service. My solution, I've asked them to either, one, you can switch me out to another car with the same payments, or you can reimburse me the over $4,000 that I've put into fixing the car. Nothing. They don't want to do anything. The lady's words yesterday were, she was laughing and she called me unrealistic. It's not unrealistic when I've ran the checks and I know the recalls that have been made on my vehicle. There's 3 engine recalls and an electrical recall, but they don't care. She said that's on the manufacturer. No, you as an auto dealership need to make sure that there's no recalls on something someone has purchased. By selling a pre-owned, you're taking that responsibility. Okay, well, if this happens, we're going to make it right. They don't want to make it right. The only thing they ever did one time was they hooked up a computer to my car and that shut the lights off for like 5 minutes. And then every one of them come back on. My passenger side airbag light is on. The engine light, the traction control, and the hill sensor light is also on. It's running hot. When I accelerate, there's something in the engine. It sounds like it's going to throw a rod or something. So I don't know what else to do. I mean, I went as far as corporate and they're still laughing at me. I'm going to pursue a lawyer and try to file against them. I'm not the only one that they've sold a car to like that. So their rating after looking they'd actually changed their rating online from a 4.5. It's actually only a 1.3. After finding the actual website for them, they are only rated 1.3. A lady had bought a car. She drove off the lot, and it wasn't even away from the dealership all the way, and the engine blew right there. And there's negative equity on my car. Well, there's negative equity because you sold me a faulty vehicle. That's why. I was specifically told by another person, in order to trade my car, it would be better to be non-existent. That car has so much negative equity because of the engine problems, the electrical problems, everything. It's just, I couldn't even get $500 out of that car if I wanted it. And I still owe them $6,158, because I think everybody deserves to know what they're really getting and what kind of business they're actually running. You claim to be a family-oriented business, and you look at your customers as family. Telling somebody they're trash and cussing at them and selling a vehicle that you verbally stated was malfunctioning, that's not family. That's low. That makes you the snake in the grass that I'm afraid of. Now it's come to the point where I don't trust a dealership. I don't trust anyone that's got anything to do with selling a vehicle. First off, make sure by any means that you document everything like I did. Take pictures. Make it known. Record. I cannot reiterate that enough. Record your conversations with them. That's where they start to get worried at, is when you notify them that you've recorded the conversation. That's where they get really iffy, and that's when, I mean, they're going to get crappy with you, but I'm going to tell you that's going to be your best bet right there. And do the Carfax report, because I actually found that my vehicle was actually in a wreck. They're illegitimately selling me a vehicle with a salvage title. So there was not just one owner with my vehicle, there were 3. So now I've got to figure out what to do with a salvage title once this is paid off. So congratulations. I mean, if you want to lose your job and many other things, that would be the company to go to. But I think you all deserve better. I think everybody does. So all in all, just beware. Take someone with you that knows about vehicles when you're looking to purchase. That way you have that set peace of mind. They know what to look for. They know, okay, this should be here, this should be, there. If you don't take someone with you that, doesn't know vehicles, then you're pretty much being set up to be taken for, everything they can, which is what they did me.